Shit so good. It's always gonna shit on me, you feel one too many times I done swallow my pride. I done let you bitches slide. This time it ain't gon' bite. Keep fucking up my vibe. My baby get inside. I'm all about that shit, nigga. Living life I'm blessed, nigga. One too many times I done swallow my pride. I done let you bitches slide. This time it ain't gon' bite. Keep fucking up my vibe. My baby get inside. I'm all about that shit, nigga. Living life I'm blessed, nigga. The way I make these hoes, man, I get up in my fucking bag. Run it up, count it up, and put some in my fucking stash. Money bags, move them out, keep them swinging back and forth. I want a house of mansion, nigga. And my shit need double doors, so I ain't got no time to meet. Family gotta fucking eat. Ain't gon' stop until we feast. It's off the tails and shrimp with me. Only trying to level up, make.
Hi, my name is Alondra McIntosh, and I'll be interviewing Shay So Gutta today. Alrighty, Shay. So I have a couple of questions about this EP that you're going to be dropping soon.
Yeah.
What can we expect from your EP, and are there going to be any new sounds or collabs?
No, it's just me on the EP, produced by Trenches, the producer. One song is produced by True Baller. It's a whole new sound, like a whole new wave. Like, I don't know, cause now with my music, I'm trying to like do more so of putting out a message, even if it is like on a street type level. Like, I'm trying to put out like a message, like in every song that I write from this point forward. So, like the EP is just like the beginning of my growth. Like, cause this is just like me learning the new me. So they gonna watch me grow as I watch myself grow.
That's so weird. Yeah. All right. So with the coronavirus still among us from 2020, we're just wondering, is that going to affect your performances? Are you available for booking? What's your plans with that?
Well, I really wasn't like much of a performer like that anyway. So like with coronavirus, it's more so gonna help me figure out what I need to do behind the scenes rather than being present on stage, if that makes sense. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like I'm not really too much caring about doing shows here locally where I'm at because I'm trying to do things that are bigger and better than here. So everything that's open right now is like open mic nights and like showcases, and I'm not saying that I'm better than nobody, but I feel like I've elevated past that. Like I'm bigger than that now. So I don't want to perform at those type of events. So right now I won't be doing those shows until the world officially open back up. We're not wearing masks and all of this other stuff, and I can, like open up for people like I did for Trina or whatever, instead of just doing this local shit, honestly.
I see. So you want your supporters to have the full experience of your performance. If you're going to perform, you want them to have the full experience.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I see you talked about your performance with Trina. What was that like? Can you give us an inside scoop on everything that happened behind the scenes and on the scenes?
It was dope. It was real dope. It was dope. I enjoyed actually like my performance. I enjoyed doing it. I had the crowd rocking, and anytime, like as an artist, anytime you have the crowd rocking, it's always gonna be like, you know what I'm saying, a good feeling to you. But like I said, like, when I wrote that song, it was a feeling that I had when I wrote it, and that feeling that I had let me know that it was gonna go viral. And when I perform the song, I have that same feeling when I'm performing it that I did when I was writing it. So it was lit. I mean, I had fun everywhere I go. I had to get seafood. The seafood, that was good. Yeah. So I mean, that was a plus. And then not only that, like, opening up for major artists whose name is already out there is like, it's good promotion for me. You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of people kept saying, "Oh, it's a once in a lifetime experience." Nah. That's gonna happen more and more often for me.
Awesome.
So yeah, that was dope though.
And what is it like when you are writing down your lyrics and you're visualizing yourself, your supporters listening to it, and then being able to see the faces of the people in the audience when you are performing it?
Sometimes I be shocked, cause it's like the songs that I expect them to rock out to is the ones that they be like, okay, yeah, you up there, you rapping, you doing good, and then it's the ones where I'm like, I ain't really sure if I should perform this, and I get up there and do it, and then everybody just like, okay, yeah, we fucking with this one, so it's like, I don't know, like, I don't know.
And also, so quarantine changed a lot of people. We were inside our houses for Lord knows how long with all the shutdowns. Do you think that you are coming out of quarantine different? Did you have any new self-revelations?
Yes, I actually took time to look into my music, like learn because it's more to it than standing in front of the microphone rapping, putting out song after song after song, CD after CD, and not really getting nowhere with it. So I started to do research to figure out what I was doing wrong for myself, because Trenches, the song that I was just saying I like to perform, I dropped it and it went viral immediately in one day, and then it was like it just slowed down, and I was just like, you know what I'm saying, what happened, you know? So when COVID took place or whatever, and I was spending a lot of time at home, I started looking at different stuff on YouTube, started Googling different stuff, reading different stuff, and just really like doing my research to figure out what can I do that everybody else is doing that I just don't have the knowledge on. And once I figured it out, I figured out that knowledge and then some, you know? So now it's like, 2021 is just, I'm approaching the music game with a whole nother approach. It's not gonna be nothing that what I already been delivering before, because that wasn't working, so now it's time for change.
I even got to interview you a little bit earlier before all the COVID and stuff happened, and I just see the growth. I see the new person.
Yes,
That's wonderful. Another thing is, I saw you talking about your message, and there's a new message that you're gonna try to get out to your audience. What is the message?
You can't really, okay, I'm gonna break this down, and I feel like everything happened for a reason. Now, with the COVID situation, everybody was stuck at home, and they had to do what? Worry about their self. You can't really go nowhere. You at home, you worried about you, your family, or whatever. So the whole worry about me, it became more than just a song and more than just the name of my EP. It became my lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? To where it's like, okay, I can't worry about what this person got going on or what that person got going on, like, and not even saying people that I don't know or friends or nothing like that. Like, I can't make other people's problems my problems. You know what I'm saying? I can't mind nobody else's business. You know what I'm saying? Like, so the word about me, it became my lifestyle, and that's the message that I'm going to try to, not that I'm going to try, that I'm going to get across in my music, you know, and it's all like, in the music, if people listen to it, like I got the first song on the EP is called No Stressing. And in that song, I'm basically just talking about me. You know, I'm just worried about myself, but it sounds nothing like worried about me. I got one too many times where it's saying, okay, I done let y'all do this, and this amount of times, but in the verses, I'm talking about what I do for me. So, you know what I'm saying? Straight from the gutter, what I do for me. The only song where it's more so talking about me and somebody else is Gutter's Paradise, and that's because that's more of like a sexual song. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like the message that I'm putting across is you got to worry about yourself. You know what I mean? You can't worry about this person, that person, because worrying about them is taking time from you, putting time into your dream, investing time into yourself. When you worried about other people's stuff, if this person got a flat tire on their car and there's nothing that you can do about it, there's no reason for you to be scrolling through your phone, calling everybody to help this person figure out their problem, when you can have your head in a book or looking at YouTube, finding something that pertains to what you want to do with your life instead of helping other people with their problems. And it might sound selfish to say that, but sometimes you have to realize that you're doing more for other people than you're doing for yourself. So it's okay to be worried about you. You know what I'm saying? I'm right now in this chapter in my life, I'm worried about me. Yeah, I'm in a relationship and all that. I got a mom and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I have to worry about me, because You know, it might come a time where they don't be here. They're not gonna be here forever. And if I spent all my time devoting it to them and giving all my energy and all my time to other people, whether it's negative or positive, you know what I'm saying? It's like, what am I doing for myself within that time, you know? So it became more so like of a lifestyle. So the message is just to worry about yourself and watch how you say you can see the growth and stuff like that. That's because I've been worried about me. I haven't been worried about nobody else.
And how does that feel? Like,
great,
yeah.
honestly. Amazing.
It makes you a new person.
Yeah, like,
it does.
and it make you look at life different. Like, it's easy to stay at peace. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what you're gonna deal with. You know what you're gonna tolerate. You know, and it's like, I don't know. Just worry about you. Don't worry about me. I got me. I'm gonna worry about me. You worry about you. And that's another thing too. Like, as far as the people in my city and stuff, it's like when it's negative, y'all have so much to say about me. But that negative stuff, like, it's stuff that y'all like is from years ago. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm in a positive like mind frame and a positive aspect. I'm doing good in life and stuff like that. But y'all don't know that because I don't put y'all in my business. You get what I'm saying? I worry about me. I don't worry about y'all. I can't tell nobody what y'all did in these past 5 years because I've been worried about me. I'm not worried about them. You get what I'm saying? And then I have another song that's next, but we'll get more into that later. Another song called Chosen that's not released yet. And when I started the song off and I said, when I dropped Worried About Me, I wasn't worried about them. When I transitioned to Shay, I wasn't worried about Slim. And I meant that.
So, on top of the overall growth and the glow that I can see, you cut off your dreads.
Growth.
And you had them for so long.
14 years.
What happened? What was the changing point?
Growth, new beginnings, and it was time. Like, that was just 14 years of toxic stuff hanging over my head, literally. Like, so it was just time for it to go. It was time to, start a new journey. And I felt like by getting rid of all the hurt and pain that came with that hair, I would feel free. And ever since I cut my hair, I had my brush. But I stay in the mirror. I love my haircut. I feel like I should have been cut my dreads a long time ago. But I'm loving the haircut. And it's like new beginnings, time for change. I'm not scared of change. I'm ready to see change. Like I said, what I was doing before was not working. So now it's time to, try something with a different approach. The hair ain't the only thing that's gonna change. I'll stay tuned for the wardrobe.
So we're gonna have a wardrobe change too.
Eventually, it's gonna come.
Okay, can you give us a little sneak peek of like some new things that you're probably gonna be?
Y'all can keep wasting y'all money on designer.
Okay.
And keep doing that. I'm supporting independent, like, black-owned businesses that's doing their thing. Like, and I'm not gonna call out the people names that own the clothes, but I will name some of the clothes that I could possibly or that I may be wearing, which is like Fly Today, which I wear that now. No Fiction, Twi Apparel, Sack. So y'all make sure y'all remember that, Sack. And I ain't gonna go too deep into Sack, but yeah, I just want to really like support like people that I know, like, you know what I'm saying? Not necessarily even that I know, but people that's out here trying to do something different besides working for other people, making the next person rich. I want to spend my money with people that's trying to be entrepreneurs and that's trying to grow, because when you do stuff like that, good things like come back to you as karma. And I want all my karma to be good karma, so I want to support independent people that's doing their own thing, versus me going out here spending however much money at Gucci or whatever when I can go right here to my dog or to my little Facebook friend, you know what I'm saying, and spend $35, $45 and still be just as fly as the nigga standing next to me with Louis Vuitton on. It's not what you wear, it's how you wear it. So Yeah.
Speaking of how you wear, I love your new hair, by the way.
Thank
it looks
you.
wonderful.
Thank you.
And I think that I heard that even your wife got rid of her
Yes.
dress as well.
New beginnings.
Both of you.
New beginnings.
And
Time
that's
for
perfect.
change. Yes, time for change.
Right.
And
So,
she did hers before I did mine.
so did she inspire you?
Yes, she did. She did. She did.
That's usually how it happens.
Yes.
So we have some supporter questions that I'm
Okay.
going to get into, but you know, our first one of these stood out for me.
Okay.
And they said, you know, in your documentary, you discuss how you were signed to a label and you had to drop them. What happened?
Well, I'm gonna start off by saying this because my supporters know me, and the people that know me know me. I never been the type of person where you can just push over. And I feel like anybody that's representing me, where I'm not supposed to be speaking for myself, and you're representing me, and someone is pushing you over, at this point they're pushing over me. I have a problem with that. I can't talk to them, so I'm gonna come talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Now, when I talk, it's gonna be hard, but you a man, suck it up. You know, like it is what it is. I'm telling you, this is the type of person I am. As an artist, this is what I do. I take my music very serious. I was already viral before you came along. I do not need you. Now, either you gonna do your job or you can get the fuck on. And I'm sorry, like excuse my language, but that's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm the type of person where I can read people. And as things started to happen, I started to tell my old lady, I'm like, I feel like this, and I feel like that, and I feel like this, and then things just started to play out for themselves. And then once the Trina incident, by the time I got back from Miami, the deal was off. And that was, 4 or 5 months of being signed. But it was like, in the documentary, I said it slowed me down, which it really did, because I was on the road. If you look at my YouTube, my Facebook, any of my social media, the year of 2019, I was dropping videos back to back, and they all were going viral. When I signed to that label, I did one song, one photo shoot, one video, and it just like slowed me down. And then the people that was close to me, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't say anything about that. I cut them on social media until the documentary came out. That's when everybody found out that I wasn't signed no more. People close to me was like, "Oh, well, we thought you was working on the album." No, I was waiting to find out what they was telling him, because he couldn't tell me nothing until somebody else told him. But you my manager, you supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, making the arrangements and stuff. You're supposed to be telling them what to do. I shouldn't be coming here waiting for this person to do that and that person to do that. It was always the waiting game. I did a music video. I did the song way before I even signed. The song was recorded a month before I even signed. And then the video came, a month after I signed. And I had to wait 3 months for that. You know? And it's like, so it's just, at this point, weight broke the wagon down. So now at this point, I'm out of energy to give you. And when the last, not the very last conversation, but the last conversation on the way back to Orlando, coming from Miami, from the Trina show, it was not pretty. And if you on my YouTube channel or whatever, and you looked at the behind the scenes and stuff like that, then you seen it, because I'm not the type to sugarcoat nothing. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, I watch what other people go through, and is most of the time the person that did the wrong try to make it seem like the person that wasn't wrong was wrong. So yes, I put it out there. Did y'all seen what I went through? I was told I was gonna have a dressing room for the Trina show. I went out there and was standing outside in the cold, had to change my clothes in the bathroom, and if you see it on the behind the scenes, I asked him in the car, is there anything that you need to tell me before we get here? Everything he told me, when by the time I got there, I found out it was a lie. And I was pissed the fuck off. I was. But being that I was opening for Trina, I let that the big opportunity be the big picture. So that's what I focused on. But once we got back in the car and was on our way back here,
That's
it was,
when you knew. Yeah.
it was, and then I felt like too, like, cause I know a lot of people gonna ask like how the conversation in the car went, so I'ma just go ahead and tell it. So you can, I'm not gonna say you can. I can read people's vibes, and my significant other can vouch for me on this. When it's something not right with somebody, I can't point it out, but I can tell that it's something wrong. You get what I'm saying? So I'm already like, you know what I'm saying, trying to watch and make sure that I'm paying attention to people's actions, because actions speak louder than words. You in the car saying one thing, but you acting another way. Nah, I come from the trenches. My name is Shay So Gutta. It speaks for itself. I don't tolerate bullshit. So this shit came up about the GPS.
The GPS.
So he had his GPS on. I had my GPS on, and I forgot exactly how it went, but something came up where I was saying, oh, this area is by my house. Now we still on the road coming back. We're nowhere near the city that I live in. He jumps off the highway. Oh, bitch, what you finna put me out at the next exit? So I immediately went off. So what the fuck you saying? Like, why the fuck you getting off right here when you know, like, and did it? And I'm talking like this because
Toxic.
this is how he made me come at him. Cause at this point now you being funny. When it's not even, you're supposed to be grown, you're supposed to be my manager. If anybody should be mad and acting funny, it should fucking be me. So why are you getting off an exit where you know is nowhere near my house? Like, bro, like get your ass back on the highway, follow your GPS, and stop fucking playing with me. And I told him that. It's on the behind the scenes on my YouTube channel. Go look for it. And I know after y'all hear all this, y'all gonna go look for it. So go run them views up. But yeah, like it's just I have zero tolerance for bullshit, and the whole signing with that label was nothing but a bunch of bullshit. The best thing that they did for me was left me the fuck alone.
And I feel like the kind of toxic energy when you are speaking about it.
I could have did without that.
And that leads me to another supporter question. They were wondering do you think that label probably didn't take you as serious because you are a female?
No, they took me serious because I felt like it was more so they wasn't trying to help me. They needed my help. I'm already viral. You're trying to get your name out there. You wanted to use me to make you look good. Excuse me. And I started to realize that when I would show them stuff, and they would get excited when they see the views and stuff like that. But it's like every time I turn around, you got me waiting on something, you know. And then I think he told me one time. He said he don't have to put his money towards a show that I'm doing. I never asked you to put your money towards anything. Everything that you do, you doing out of the label. You wanted to sign me. I did not come looking for you. Y'all found me. Somebody told y'all about me. Y'all found me. I didn't come looking for y'all. I was doing fine without you. And then what really made me start looking into the whole behind the scenes stuff with my music and trying to figure out how to put it on all platforms is because he asked me, do I think I'm gonna make it without him? You damn skippy. You damn skippy. Like, yeah, I'm gonna make that happen. And I make sure I tag them in everything that I do. You're gonna see it. You're gonna hear me. You're gonna watch me grow. And you're gonna sit over there in silence and suffer. Like, G shit. Anybody that because I felt like that was talking down on me. You felt like I'm not nothing without you. And you can't play with God kids, man.
You can.
So he gonna sit there, and I'm not saying he gonna suffer in life, but it's gonna eat him up, like, to know that, damn, I had my hands on that investment. Cause that's all he kept saying, you an investment, you an investment. You had your hands on that investment. But this one thing that I'm gonna show him is I don't need him or nobody else. All this right here with this EP, between me and my old lady, we make this shit happen. And I'm just being honest, like, nobody, like, she bought the studio equipment that I recorded the EP on. You know what I'm saying? Anything that comes, like, as far as my EP, me and her put in hard work and dedication for it. Before he came along, it was me and her. That's why everybody feel like, as far as family members feel like, oh, they're gonna get cut or get a part of the first check. No, you're not getting none of that. Cause you went here with me through the dirt. He's gonna feel that, they're gonna feel that, and it's just that it is what it is. Like, and I'm gonna be straightforward and honest. Like, I hope, not even I hope, I know the next time he see me after I'm where he thought he was gonna get me, he's gonna want to reconnect, and it's not gonna happen. And I'm saying that now, so once he get the idea, because I know he's watching.
Yeah.
Once he get the idea, he'll already know not to even approach me, because I'm saying it now. It's not gonna happen.
So back to the EP.
Yes.
So you currently are independent.
Yes.
But you're able to drop your EP on all major music platforms?
Mm-hmm.
Our supporters want to know how.
Nobody didn't give me that information, so I'll give the information, but I'm not giving it for free. DM me. Make sure your money right.
Right. Perfect. So I have some more supporter questions. What is one thing that you learned about the industry?
To stay away from it. To stay out of it, because the industry is more than cars, clothes, money, jewelry, and all that. It's a lot of stuff that come with the industry that I don't want no part. So I'm good on that. So that's what I learned. And if I can give anybody out there that's a music artist or anybody trying to make it in the industry, stop trying to make it in the industry. Make it on your own. Be independent. Everything that the industry can do for you, you can do for yourself. And you can most likely gonna do it better because you know what you want. They gonna make you do what they want you to do. And I'm gonna leave that right there.
Yeah, and that piggybacks on another question that we had from one of your supporters. They were asking, what's the toughest part about trying to make it in the industry?
I don't know, because I'm not trying to make it in the industry. I don't really care to be a part of the industry. Now, I know once you get big and stuff like that, people would automatically assume, oh, you part of the industry and stuff like that. But I feel like if you independent and you doing your own thing and you're worried about you already made it. I define my success.
Right. And life treats you better when you are as an independent artist.
Yes,
anyway.
it does. You get all your money. You don't have to split it with a manager, split it with a label, split it with the person that you're featuring on the song, where you got to split it with them. But you ain't got all them other percentages coming out to where you did all the work and you ended up with nothing. Like, I mean, and that's another thing too. I would like to tell artists, like, figure out how to get your music on all platforms. Do that, cause it's no point in going and putting in all that hard work and getting nothing for it. You know, I do it for the love of it, but why keep doing it for free?
And we have one last supporter question. It says, what is your favorite song to perform? Popular question for you.
Trenches. And I love that song because that song give me a whole vibe, man. Like, and it's crazy because I don't really listen to it like that now. But when I do perform it, it's just like I feel the same way that I felt when I was writing it. So it's like my delivery on it will always be the same. Probably even when I'm old as hell, I still probably perform Trenches the same. Like, because it's just that vibe that it gives me. Like, Trenches make my heart beat fast in a good way. It get my adrenaline going.
Right.
So it's like, I love that one.
And what's the overall vibe that you get from the audience when you're performing Trenches?
I feel like when they go off, they want me to do some more. They don't want me to get off the stage. So yeah, that's how it be. Cause I mean, shit, that's what I aim for. When I perform it, I want them to feel the same way I feel when I'm performing. I want the crowd to feel that same way. And I know my energy, the energy that I feel, make them rock with me. Cause they're like, yeah, shit, we can't let her turn up alone. Like, so you know what I'm saying? Like the energy that I put off, make them give it back. You know what I'm saying? When I do Trenches, I have control of the crowd. Like other songs, I might, you know what I'm saying, see that some people might, you know what I'm saying, be in their own world or whatever. But when Trenches come on, I get this and shit.
Right? So, in your song Worried About Me, in the caption you said, one thing I learned in life is to worry about me and focus on me. Now I know we talked a little bit about that earlier, but let's just go into that more.
So, yeah, like I say, it's just more so focusing, like, you know, on me and realizing that devoting too much time and giving people too much of my energy and too much of my time was hindering me from things that I wanted to do in life. And then not only me, like I seen it with my, you know, with my old lady or whatever. And it was like, I seen all the stuff that she was doing for me, but wasn't dedicating enough time to herself. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, with me letting her be worried about me and not worried about her, that was selfish of me. So that's another way that the word about me came into play, because like I said, it's more than just the name of my song or the name of my EP. It's like, it's a whole lifestyle that I'm living by. That's what I'm going to start building my brand off of. Being worried about me and worried about myself, like, and sack will fall into play with that too. When I was saying about the clothing and stuff like that, the sack will fall into play with that too. That's why I said I'm not gonna speak too much on that, but it's a whole lifestyle. It's more than just, okay, I ain't in nobody else's business. It's more to it than that. Like, you gotta really dig and search within yourself and figure out what it is that you want to do in life and apply pressure to that. And while you applying that pressure, you can't worry about nobody else and what they got going on, whether it's good shit or bad shit. Yes, it's okay to support other people, but you can't find yourself supporting them more than they support you. You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta be worried about you. When you in tune with yourself, it's a lot of stuff that you won't tolerate from other people. It's a lot of stuff that you won't tolerate within the world as a whole. You know what I'm saying? So when you worry about yourself, you get more shit done that way. It's okay to not be around people sometimes. It's okay to be alone. You gotta worry about yourself. You know?
And I know you guys are wondering what I'm wondering. When are we gonna get an album?
I don't really know, cause 2021, I got shit lined up, but it's music, but it's not an album. I mean, I can take all of that shit and make it into an album, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna drag it out, cause y'all want me to do it like that. Y'all want me to keep delivering content. If I give you a whole album, that's giving you everything at one time. Y'all don't really want no album. Y'all think y'all want it, but y'all don't really want no album. If y'all did, I'm drop it. If you want the album, I drop the album and that's it. Boom.
Tell them in the comments. All right.
Yeah,
so what have you been focusing on the most lately?
mental peace.
Mental peace.
Mental peace. Yep. Making sure nothing disrupt my peace. Staying at peace. That's all I'm worried about right now.
And how can your supporters keep track of all new things coming in 2021?
Gotta find a way to get on that email list. Yeah, cause if you're not in the Gutta camp, that's what I call the people on my email list, the Gutta camp. And if you following me on social media and you wondering why I keep saying Gutta camp, check your email, Gutta camp, check your email, that's because they're getting all the shit that you can't see. So yeah, the Word About Me song, I dropped that in October, and the people on my email list was listening to it in August. So yeah.
So how can your supporters get on The email list.
Follow me on social media and make sure you drop your email when you see that post. Cause I only update it like once every 3 months.
Okay.
So it's something I honestly been being generous with them because this is about to come out. So I've been constantly, I'm updating the email list, maybe like once a month, updating the email list. When you see that post, you have to comment on that post or comment when I share it. Like if you can DM me when you see it, you know what I'm saying, and let me know, okay, I'll see you post or whatever, but once the deadline is it, you can drop your email all day, you're not getting on it until I update it, because that's the luxury that the people, you know what I'm saying, who really pay attention and who really support, they're the ones who really get that, you know what I'm saying. If I've been posting this for over a year and you've been on my friends list for over a year and you keep missing the same post, I don't understand how that's possible. You get what I'm saying? When it's people that I didn't even really know they was on my friends list that comment on it every time I post it. You know what I'm saying? Like they might be on social media a little bit more than you, but I'm pretty sure you've seen it before. So you have to comment on that post in order to get on the email list, because that shows me that you genuinely support, you know.
And what comes with the email list is exclusive content, you know.
Yeah, exclusive content. It's usually released 48 hours before, and I do it only really 48 hours before if I'm just like running out of time. But I usually try to give it to them at least like a week or two in advance before stuff come out, maybe like a month or so. I try to get them stuff that I don't give to people that's just on my regular friends list and stuff. I might do a giveaway for just my email list that only they know about, because they're the genuine supporters, and that's my way of giving back to them. You know what I'm saying?
So work hard to get on that email list, everybody.
No, you don't even have to work hard. Just comment on the post.
Comment on it.
That's it. And I just had one, and I actually said I was gonna leave it open up until the 31st, but I'm gonna do something, because this gonna come out before the EP. I'm gonna have the email list open all the way up until the EP drop. So DM me, email me, whatever you want to do. Get your email in when the EP drop. Then y'all gonna have to wait till summertime. That's how it's gonna have to go, because I got stuff that I'm gonna be working on, and I'm not gonna be able to keep up with the people to the email list, because I send those things out individually myself. So that's why you have to show me that you really. I don't want to be giving my energy and time to somebody that don't deserve it. I'm worried about me. So all that plays in part with that.
Okay. Thank you so much for talking with me
Thank
today.
you.
I'm so glad that I got to interview once
Thank
again.
you.
I'm just inspired by your growth and your overall message. Everybody look out for the EP. It's coming soon. Stay tuned. Get on that email list and keep up with Shay So Gutta.
Y'all know it's always gutter shit only, you feel me?